All right. Testing. All right. When I let go, the audio turns off. So let's hope it stays. Okay. Okay. We're good. Hello. How's everyone's weekend? Trying to get that sunshine off. Idling this great overcast art. I had a busy weekend. Um, so when I get in a group of people, I get flustered and I get anxious and I go mute. But called selective mutism. I know it's weird because I don't like that name, selective mutism, because it's like I don't choose to be. It just happens. I'm just like, but it's called selective mutism because um, there are times when I can just go, and then like my brain is choosing when to talk, and not when I want to talk. It's weird, but that's how it is. It's an anxiety order that I've always had. Um, but yeah, I got out of my comfort zone, and um, I try to do that because I like cons. I like cons, and oh yeah, I went to MocoCon this weekend. Um, it was so fun. I met people and saw people I met last year again, and one on one, I'm good talking. Um, but it's like when different groups are going on, it's just like, oh. But yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Today we are drawing um, Christopher Lee's Dracula from the um, Hammer series from England. Um, so you can see I kind of drew. I kind of drew him, but then I erased it because I was like, it started looking like Nicolas Cage. I could have ended up doing Renfield, but I was like, I want to do Christopher Lee. So, yeah, let's hop to it. And yeah, feel free to draw and chat with me. So fun. We went to the Ren Fair on Saturday, and my second time being, I always wanted to go to the Red Fair, just never did. Um, it just never did, and it was so fun. Lots of things to do. Lots of things to do. I don't know. I thought this was the picture that I chose, but I don't know. It just doesn't look like it. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. And I apologize. It'll be tough to see at first. I'm working with a HB pencil. They're pretty light. There, you see, here's Oreos. Maybe we're just giving her too much attention on her birthday. Too much attention. Was that it? Oreo. Here she is. If you were here for her birthday, we made treats. We made cat treats, and she did not like the cat treats one bit. I gave it to her, and then she ate it. Well, she put it in her mouth, and then she spit it out. She didn't eat it. And slaved over stream too. I'm gonna spit it out. But it's okay. It's okay. So doing a bit harder than I would. So you guys can see. One of these days we'll get a better camera. One of these days. And these have been so fun to do. We're like 2/3 through everything. We have like 10 more days to go. I'm like, what? Well, technically, yeah, technically 9 days, but because this year is it was kind of rough going through them all actually, because I don't know, it just was with everything. It was trying to um, but when I decided to do it this year, I wasn't taking it into account that I wouldn't be around for 4 days. And then I was like, oh shoot, I need to get those done ahead of time, which I didn't get as many done as I wanted to. Like, I wanted to get this one done, like, at least drawn completely. Hello, Paul. How are you? How was your weekend? And I'm talking about MocoCon. I went to MocoCon. If you don't know who the Mocos are, they're actually on right now, and they've gotten like a family of artists together that and it's just I'm horrible with words, but it's just this really great group of makers and crafters artists that came together, and yeah, we learn from each other, we give each other tips, but besides that, it was just really fun to be around and friends. And um, they got they opened it up to like meet up last year, so there's like 40 of us that met last year, and then this year I think it was double the amount, and they expect to be double next year, which is like, oh my gosh. But I'm actually used to all that because I used to go to Harry Potter cons all the time. But which had like thousands of people. It was like crazy. But yeah, so they're just building this huge community of artists together, and MochaCon was this past weekend, and I'm local, so I went and spent time with family as well, because I was like, I can't be that close to family and not um yeah, not visit. And I told them this, and my mother, this is what my mother says. She's like, well, I wouldn't. She's like, I would just do my event and just leave and tell you guys later. Oh, like, oh, they're funny. They're funny. But I'm gonna get this one. Gotta like stop thinking about it being the nose and just go with what I see the lines like are placed at, type of thing. But I hope your weekend was great. And I am going to post pictures in the Discord. And of course, if you're a part of Moco, they'll have them in the meetup section. I'll just post it in general. And get the shape right. So really fun. They're already talking about next year, which is like, I'm just glad because I like to plan ahead. I like to plan ahead. as you guys know. If you've been here, you guys know I plan ahead. I do my yearly calendar in January. And it's not like my yearly calendar is just a suggestion of where to go. Like, hey, don't forget about these things throughout the year. And um, and I actually, there were some things where I like the monthly paintings of the animals of the wild collection. I did pick specific animals, but I ended up changing like at least half of them. So I might just leave it as just like instead of like for instance, I think June I picked a different animal, and let's say it was an elk. I don't remember what it was, but instead of saying June paint an elk, I'll just say paint something. Paint this from this collection. So then necessarily won't be the wild collection next year. But I think I have a good representation of the wild collection for a while. It's going to be an ongoing project that it's never going to end. It's just I want to draw an animal and add it to the collection. And I have different collections. I'm going to, wait, what's that word? Branch off? Yeah, I want to branch off of the main wild collection into like the domestic collection, the extinct collection. There was another one, like fantasy collection or something. And so I have a good foundation of it, and I want to do something else. I want to do another collection. So we might do that next year. Or not, I don't know. Or not. But that's what I am thinking about next year. It's getting close to the end of 2024. You can believe it. And I think I'm room for the. I don't know what this part right here. I guess mouth, lips, like this part, not the chin, but this part. Some people's are really pronounced. I gotta look into that. I think it's just another part of the mouth. But there's definitely like cartilage there and just something, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what these things are called. But there's definitely like how earlobe, the ear, every piece of the ear has a name. Like what are like, I know this is called Cupid's arrow, but like what about this section here? And these are lips like this and then chin. I'll look it up now. I'm curious what it's called. What are you called? Where's my Safari? Okay. A mouth? Heart. Oh, they're going inside it. Okay. Face parts, I guess it would be. Face parts name. Okay. So we have just lip. All right. Face part. Queen. Lips and the chin. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The area between the lips and the chin is called the labiomental groove or mental crease. Interesting. Okay. The labiomental groove is the area that separates the lower lip and the chin. The groove. Groove. So the mental crease is the horizontal crease that runs underneath the lower lip and above the chin. Is that horizontal? I guess so. Yeah. Okay. That's two names. And it's formed by the chin's mentalis muscle? I guess it's mentalis. It can appear as a single groove or multiple wrinkles or folds. Deep crease can make the chin appear to protrude further forward. Okay. Yeah, mine's not. I mean, I guess I have my mother always like, and chin creases can be genetic or become more prominent with age. Oh, okay. Yeah, like that. You know, our ears and our nose never stop growing, so I am maybe that same thing. The labiomental fold is a transverse indentation of the face that marks the intersection of the lower lip and chin. It plays a significant role in the facial expression and movement of the lower lip. Okay. Here's another picture. I'm trying to. It's like I'm tapping it and it's not moving. Okay, I'll click. All right, here's the other. Okay, the Cupid's bow is the technical term is a philtrum. Oh, okay. This part is the nasolabial focus. This whole part. Oh, I'll go this part. And this part right here, a little crease, is a tubular of the lip. Okay. Oh, okay. And if you want to get technical with the lips, vermilion border. That border around your lips that a lot of people outline. And then the vermilion zone is here. Okay. And oh yeah, and this part of the upper lip, the mid part, is called the tubular of the lip. Okay. Interesting. Like I like these terms. Like you know, as an artist, you're supposed to like learn about all the muscles. That's very helpful, but I like to learn about like what, you know, the face, you know, the skin, and all that. That's interesting. Okay. Someone slammed a door. Okay. Classic. Oh. It. Like I'm not hearing it. Separated. Yeah, I think it did that when I unplugged. Yeah. Yeah, something's going on with the Bluetooth with the headphones and OBS playing Slipstream. I don't know what's going on. But luckily, it stays on for you guys, but it doesn't for me. That. And this, the spooky music. Spooky music. I feel like there needs to be higher for group. Sweet. He lived a long, long time. He just passed not too long ago, years ago. These were, I'm not sure how old he was. Um, I'm talking about Christopher Lee, who I'm drawing right now. So he was 93 when he passed in 2015. Dang, it's been 10 years already. In about 6 months or so. Well, like 8 months. In about 8 months, it'll be 10 years. But, so yeah, he was like middle aged when he did this. He played Dracula. It was like in the around 70s stuff. And if you're not familiar with Hammer horror, you might know Christopher Lee from the many movies. Like he kept on working, almost up until he died, I think. Look at his filmography. It was his last movie. You might know him from The Lord of the Rings. He played Saruman, and he played Willy Wonka's father in the Johnny Depp version. He did something else with Johnny Depp. I forget what. And so his last movie. So he started working in 1948. His last movie. 2017. So a couple years before this. Did he do any TV? He did some TV. He did a narrator thing and a couple voice works. At the end too. So 2018. He did some. Yeah, he did video game. He did a lot of video games. So yeah. I'm glad that's an option now. Like a lot of actors when they just don't want to or can't work like they used to go to voice work, which is glad. Get back up. Yeah, I was trying to get these done prior because it does take a little time to draw, as you guys know. I can spend all day, whole stream drawing. So at the Rent Fair, I tended to lose people because I wander. I wander, and I don't like to just stay in one spot for too long. And I'm just like, oh, I'm thirsty, and I head over here. I'm hungry. I head here. I want to, just everyone was doing their own thing, and every times I was in within the group, the other times I wasn't, and at the very end, I was like, I really want some cinnamon bread because I didn't get any last year. Um, I was just not thinking about it, and found out that there was cinnamon bread, and I was like, wait, what? So I went back. I went to get that before the final joust, and I lost the group, and I was looking for them, but I think they were. I don't know. I probably passed them by, and it was dark too, and yeah, so it was like just fine. And I stood there looking at it, and it was like there's so many people, and they're talking. The people around me were talking where I was, and it was hard to hear and hard to see. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go shop some more. I'm just gonna go shop some more. So, and plus I was juggling. I had this cinnamon bread. It wasn't like a small piece. It was like this huge loaf, and I wanted to share with everybody. So I was like, you know what? I'll just cut it, which was a whole other thing. I was looking for a knife. I asked 3 different food places. They're like, oh no. Well, the first one was like, go down the strip and they should have one. So I go, I try it, the first one. No, we don't have a knife. They might though. After the third one was like, no knives, but I have a spoon. So I was like, okay, that'll work. And then, yeah, I just cut it up into pieces and end up sharing it when everyone was outside waiting for the bus, which is a whole other thing. Um, but yeah, everyone just did whatever, and I ran into people as I was going around and hung out, and um, yeah, I wander a lot. I've always been a wanderer. I was like, you know what? I remember when I was a kid. Uh, it was Yeah, it was like senior year, and someone was having a senior party, and they're just like, yeah, they actually live close by within walking distance. And I was like, um, yeah, I'm having a party. I live in this town, which was like within the same town I lived in. So I was like, oh, okay. But I forgot to get the address. I was like, oh, shoot. I know around where they are. So I just walked. I just walked there, and I was like, "It's a party. I'll figure it out. I'll probably hear the music." And then balloons were the out because uh, that's what you do. You have a party. You stick balloons on your thing. So I was like, "Here it is." So, and then I didn't even think back then if what if it was a different senior party? Um, but I feel like I probably would have known the person anyway. But it was the person I was supposed to go to, whose party was. So I lucked out that way. And then yeah, I just kept on wandering. It was a quick walk. It was only like 10-minute walk. I was like, it's probably down this street. Let's look at this street. Look at that street. I like to wander and I went down the vendors weren't where I thought they were. I'm starting to get the location of everything, but not really. Not really. I know where the turkey legs are. I wore a turkey leg. I'm just here for the turkey leg shirt. I got one last year too. Last year's was better. Last year's was juicy. This one wasn't. This year's wasn't. At least the one that I was handed. I think it's kind of the luck of the draw kind of thing. Oh yeah. Kind of the luck of the draw. Trying to, uh, trying to just place certain spots for shadow. Because it's so prominent in this picture. Okay. Oh, we'll go with this. We'll go with this. And plus, the first drawing I had looked like Nicolas Cage, like I said, and I was like, I wanna try and make it at least look like Christopher Lee a little bit. Uh, yeah, I've been trying to get not exact portraits, but more of like, oh yeah, I know who this is. I'm not good with caricatures. I think that would be fun to do. But yeah, I'm not good with that. Alright, so there's that, there's that. Alright. Look at see if enough room for the chin. Get more. Good. Yeah, these have been fun to do. And honestly, I meant to redo this section. I meant to get all these done, like at least sketched out in September. And I kept on putting off, and I was like, I need to do this, this, and this. And I think next year, every year I pick a word for the year. This year was growth, and that can be taken in a number of ways, like growth for the channel, which happened. Thank you all for getting me to 1,000. And if you weren't here for it, I'm going to do a portrait of 1,000 circles at some point. To celebrate. Thinking about writing names in, but I don't know. I think the circles are good. I don't want to like torture myself too much. But hey, Cancel Ken, how are you? How are you? Talking about Christopher Lee and Moko Khan and next year. How are you? How was your weekend? And yeah, so I'm not sure what next year's word will be. But I pick a word for the year as a whole. This year's growth, which it's growth in the channel, growth in myself, growth in my thinking, just overall growth. Not just one thing. So I think we're in a good spot with that. There's a lot of reflection over the past year. It's not over yet, but there's 2 months left. It's gonna go by fast. And just thinking Petzlkin says, I'm doing good. How about you? Have you been able to keep up with Inktober? I have. And I was away this weekend and I busted my butt to get the so I do a little, like a few seconds, like, well, like 10 to 15-second video on TikTok with these every day, and I post it on Instagram and YouTube. And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna be away for the weekend. I need to get these done. And I knew that. And I was supposed to get them done earlier in the month. And of course, I waited until the last minute. So I think it was Thursday. I changed my shirt like, a few times. I was like batch recording. And they're only like a few seconds long. It's no big deal, but it was kind of like, I should have got this done before. And so, yes, I have been keeping up with them. I did yesterday's, I posted, I finished that around 11. I was like, yeah, post. I've been trying to get them out before midnight, but it was like a little hard, but it's kind of like a game also. Like, can I get this done? So, uh, some of you will be able to. Yeah, just take it slow. Like the first year I did Inktober, I was working outside the home. I don't work there anymore. I'm a full-time artist now. But um it was just hard to, like, how am I going to do this whole thing? Uh like an artwork when I have no time. So 10 minutes. That's all you need for Inktober. 10 minutes. Cap it at that. Um and work small. That's why I do these, because I was working small. Actually, the first one I worked kind of bigger with markers, but um, for the most of them, I've worked like kind of smallish, and just get it done. Just get it done, one at a time. Pick a time. I'd always do it after dinner, that first year, and just 10 minutes, and then I just do something real quick, and then take a picture and post it, and post it, and then I'm just looking at his. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the big complicated pieces, they trip you up. They really do trip you up. And yeah, I just did something really small. I was like, I have no time for this. And plus I was getting back into art, and it was kind of just like relearning as well. And yeah, if anyone ever asks, I always say small, work small, 10 minutes tops. 10 minutes tops. 15 if you want, if you have time. But yeah, 10 minutes tops. And if you want to be extra daring, don't draw it first with pencil. Just go in there. Just go in there. There are a few times I just went in with the ink pen. Yes, cheers with tea. Yum yum. Oh, we're not co-working Bolly doubling today. I have an issue where I don't get to look at my look at my timers from the day before. I need to turn them off when I'm done streaming. Like, you think I'd do that? Think I'd do that? But we're not co-working, and we're not doing that. That was Thursday. So I apologize for anything. Oh shoot! Did I change my? This is awkward. Okay. I was like, did I change my tags? Ooh. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't. I'm so sorry. If you're here for co-working bio, I'm like, I'm sorry. Um, my bad. My bad. Oh, good. Okay, we'll put something else in its place. Okay, draw. The draw. In October. You don't have ads. Oh, I think you misheard. No, I had like a couple. I had a couple of tags that were wrong because I forget to update my up to date my stuff. Hey Josh, how are you? It was so great to meet you. I got to meet you. Got to meet you again. We met last year, and yeah, it was fun. And they're already planning it for next year, so I'll probably see you then. I'll probably see you then. Well, I know how your weekend was. Well, how's your the rest of your weekend when I didn't see you? Oh, no worries, Quetzal. No worries at all. I tend to mumble too. Apologies. Apologies. Oh, that'd be so fun. Yeah, they're trying to get the same place too. Um, and they're actually renovating, so I'm hoping it'll be done. That'll be so fun. It wasn't like an issue, like nothing was in our way, but um yeah, I think the people that were renovating were off that weekend, but it was just like, oh, ads. Thank you. That's so fun. That's so fun. All right. I'm gonna try to get this picture back. Mm, there you go. Okay. Uh, oh, nice. To all our silent observers, your patience has felt like a comforting shadow while our artistic rendition of Christopher Lee's Dracula takes shape. Know that you're all part of this creative coven. Whether you're planning costume upgrades or just enjoying the ambiance, your energy levels are our artistic journey. And welcome back from the ads. Thank you so much for sticking around. And yes, your costume was amazing. Yeah, a lot of people were talking about upgrading their costumes. I don't know. I think I'll stick with the turkey leg shirt. I'm definitely gonna bring a backpack next year. I wasn't thinking. I was like, oh, I'll be okay with a fanny pack. But then I wasn't thinking about water, trinkets, carrying out food. Um, I should make a tray. One of those trays that you like put over your neck and it just folds out and be like boom, boom, boom. I'll be set. I'll be set. Give me yum time. That too much? Not too much? No, not at the Ren Fair. But I got so many compliments on my shirt. I should ask them for advertising fees. I wonder how many people bought the shirt because it was in the shop. At least last year. I didn't go through the shop this year because um I was chit chatting with 55 Sunshine, and then they said they were outside. I was kept on looking to see when they were coming, the group, and of course I missed them because there's this like an influx of people from the joust, and then it was the internet was spotty, the Wi-Fi was spotty, so uh, their message popped up finally, and they were like, "Oh, they're outside," and I was like, "Oh, okay, let's go, 55." So, yeah, we headed out there and shared the rest of my raisin bread that I had, and then, yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh my goodness, I I swear my brain just like I go on tangents and then I'm like, what was I talking about? It's okay. It'll probably come up. It'll probably come back in my brain. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And I'm looking at I don't know, just the dates. See, it's like having like, the holidays and just only certain days. Like I'm looking at the Yuletide at the Ren Fair. They're doing that. And I'm like, oh, that'd be fun. And my friends go all the time. Um, I think they were talking about going to this Yuletide one, and just with a big old group. But it's like the dates are just like, well, if we do go, we'll probably go at the very end of the whole thing. But they go to all of them. They go to all of them. Like the Celtic Fling, the there're just so many throughout the year. It's definitely a fun time. It's an amusement park, really. Just but experience. Like they say on the commercial, experience the fantasy. Okay. But yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I would advise if you guys want to go to MocoCon, definitely try to plan it so you can stay the whole weekend because um, a lot of that, like I think more of the activity was in the hotel when we were just hanging around. I tend to stay up late on Saturdays anyway, but um, I stayed up a little bit later than I usually do, like an hour past. Went to bed like 2. And then we were chit chatting in a hotel room. I shared a room with Garish Geek and Bubble Fight Club, which we're just like, yeah, we're definitely doing that. We're definitely doing that. Um, we locked down our roommates. It was so fun, so fun. Yeah, that last night we were just chit chatting, and oh yeah, Bubble Fight Club showed us this. It was like it was like a, I don't know what style music. I guess like soft rock or something. Of oh, what's that song? That song. Get low, get low, get low. Um, yeah, and I found out about heavy metal Disney. I'm like, what? So that was awesome. And the arcade was fun too. The arcade was fun. It had a fire pit. Um, yeah, definitely want to go back to that. I thought it was pricey, but I'm also cheap, so I'm like for real cheap. And but everything's pricey now anyway. Uh so we shared, three of us shared the sampler, which was like $40. Like 40. But we shared it, which wasn't bad. And I thought I'd get something else later, but I was actually kind of full. But I did get a couple of drinks, which were really good, really good. Um, yeah, and we they were bowling, and I was going to bowl, but then I was like, well, number one, I love that this whole thing wasn't number one. Number one, I didn't really feel like switching into shoes. I was just like, my shoes are comfortable, and I don't know. I feel like I would have slipped or something. I don't know. That was going through my mind. I was like, maybe. But probably not. But I was like, let's be on the safe side. Number two, I still have this neck problem. I have like bursitis here. And this is my, well, this is my main arm, my dominant hand and arm. So I was like thinking doing this over and over again. I was like, I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should. So I opted out of that. And then I hung around the arcade, which was super fun because I haven't done that in like a long time. And got a bunch of cool things. Actually, I'll show you guys now. Show you guys now. Um, yeah, I just went around and I ended up with 500 points. So I got one of these. So it lights up. Ooh. And I gave that to my son Daniel. You guys know Daniel. And I didn't realize it was lit up. He took it out and he's like, boing, boing. I was like, oh, the dog tried to get it. So that's something for him I gave him. And then got Two Tone Silly Putty. That's his too. And then Silk. Silk Putty. That's his. And then got this big ass thing of playing cards, jumbo playing cards. And then this, all those things. I had to get the shark. I was like, they have a shark. We need to get the shark. That's one of our things. We got a shark, and the other one's a dino. And that's a Moko thing. So like that one's cute. This is cute. So like, well, it's like Is it filled with water or whatever? I don't know. Gel? I don't know. I don't even know what you call those, but you know, back in the day. Um. Oh, side note, Moko gave all of us these. Is Moko on 2024 and has like a crest hat. Awesome. And then wearing those on Saturday, and I forgot to wear it on Sunday, but it's fine. Got this kazoo. Woke up Marshy. I didn't realize. I was thinking, oh, but it's cool, I guess, because it's disappearing. I should, I should paint this green so it like completely disappears. It's been a while. I forgot how to play kazoo, and I got this thing. Isn't it cute? And then got these horns costume. So we're gonna have to figure this out. They said to tie knot. I got all tangled though. Yeah, they say tie knot on either side. Hold in place once you figure out where you want them. I thought gray, you know, and they're like boop. Put them behind my headphones or something, you know, or front, maybe in front, like here or something, something like that. Horns. I'll wear that on stream. Either sometime this week or next week, you know. And I got myself. This wasn't in. Oh yeah, that wasn't from the arcade. Now I'm just showing you this stuff. I got that from the Ren Fair, and I got this little pin from the Ren Fair as well. I'm gonna put on my bag, and then yeah, and a couple of those things I got. Garish and Bubble were and Anime and Mizu were playing the arcade, and then Bubble and Garish were playing. I don't even know what the game was called because anytime I'm playing in the, or well, at least when I was back in the day, playing in the arcade room, I'd always skip by this one because I was just like, I don't know how to play this one, so I was just like, and I always had limited time, so I think that was it. So it's like I have limited time, so I'm going to play these other ones that I know how to play. So yeah, I got a soap I left over there, but my sister went to Alaska and got me sourdough starter, which I had a sourdough starter I made from scratch. You can just put flour, a little bit of sugar or water, keep it open for a couple days. Look up the recipe for it, just so you're safe. But and then you can just, the yeast will come right to it. But that one's a little baggy, and so yeah, it was like, I guess I visit family, and I don't know why I'm having issues, but I visit family, and I came back home yesterday. So like that. Something like that. You put these in. And I don't drive, so it's like it takes a little bit on the train. Longer than it would if I just drove. Which is kind of a bummer, but like I said, I'm cheap and cars are expensive. Out a little bit. I'm looking at it. A little bit there. Okay, something. So that's good. Find the nosy nose. Yeah, so it's so much fun. But yeah, like usual, I'm thinking about the end of the year and like end of the year, but I'm thinking about the beginning of. I'm thinking, okay, scratch all that. I'm thinking about 2025 because it's the end of the year. I swear, I'm thinking of things and my mouth says other things, and I get in close. Zoom in area. Okay. All right. All right. Find these eyes. Find the shape. Yeah, I made them a little bigger than they're supposed to be. Like this. Something there for the shape. Okay. And then we can start inking that. And even though I have anxiety, I'm a hugger, so I was like going in, um, even though some people were like, no, like they just don't, they're just not huggers. And I apologize to anyone if I offended anyone. I was like, oh no, sorry. All right. All right. Guess that's good. That goes out more and then down. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Emphasize some things. Oh yeah, walking marshy. I usually do. There, okay. There's this dog. This dog. I don't know if they want to play or get, or they're trying to like, they're just trying to fight or what. But fenced in backyard. Kind of. All right, the fence is kind of like questionable fence, and this dog. They're like on a hill, and they come down. The dog comes down, and barks along the fence. Okay. So in the past month or two, there's a puppy, and okay, cool. Like, and I have both the dogs. We like dogs. And today, the puppy he was just like running, and I guess the mama dog is barking, but the puppy just runs with mama dog, then the bark, whatever. And so the puppy was there, and it just went through the fence. So there were like these posts that, like I said, they're questionable. So it kind of just went boop and walked over. And I was like, "This is not your first time." But it was just like there, and we kept on walking, and I turned around, and it was just like sitting there. It looked like it was happy. Like the dog's happy, the puppy's happy. I'm not sure about the mama though. Um, but yeah, the mama that we're assuming is the mama barked once, and the dog was like, "Okay." So I wrote them a note in case they didn't answer the door. I wrote them a note. Hey, you might want to, you know, fix your fence. Dog, your puppy is coming through the fence. So I know I'm not the only person that walks their dog along that street. So I was like, yeah, you might want to fix your fence. Otherwise you're gonna have a lost dog. But it's like It's been rickety for like a while. But like there are other dogs well trained. Like it doesn't go through. Even it could jump over the little rickety posts, but it doesn't. The puppy doesn't know. The puppy doesn't know, and I feel like they should know that. And it's like you could do better, but I left them know because they didn't answer. So we'll see. So from now on, I'm not. The dog's not out. I can tell because it starts barking before we even get there. So if the dog's out, we're just going to go a different way because I don't even want to start that, because if the dog comes through, like Marshy doesn't like dogs. He's on the streets. Who knows what happened? Who knows what happened with his whoever he was with before? Because I know he was with somebody before, and yeah, it's just that's the only thing with rescues. It's like you just don't know their history. But everything's fine. Everything's fine. He was a good boy. He was a good boy. He didn't like run. So there have been past times when that's happened, and he's just been kind of like trying to like, hey, what's up? But he kept on walking, and I was like good boy, good boy, and gotta reinforce the good. Gotta reinforce the good, and that bird. Like I'm right next to the window. It's like super sun. I have the heat on. It's super sunny out there. It's actually nice outside. But inside, there's just like, because it gets so cold and it just traps in the cold. The house traps in the cold. So I turned the heater on. I was like, it's weird because it's like, I didn't want to wear my hoodie, but I was like, I'm cold. I know, sometimes it gets in the way of drawing. Sometimes. What do you do? So yeah, I'm thinking about a word for next year. I'm not sure what it should be. So this year was growth. Last year was um one of the years was uh discipline. I think it was discipline. Um I think the year before that was productivity. So um so yeah, I'm not sure. Um I was thinking reflection, but I kind of do that all the time. Um uh, yeah, a couple months to decide. Way. There are things I want to do for the stream, different, just update. Here, met a goal. Keep progressing forward. So, pick certain spots. Pick certain spots. Mm, here. I probably should have gave more forehead. probably should get. Not too late. We're still in the pencil stage. I usually don't measure, but it's weird. I when I do that, I'm like, it seems a lot, but you know. More hair. Good, I guess. All right. Yeah, I think that's better. Get to painting. Okay. Interesting. It's just so funny because when I'm ready for the next stage, it's usually at the hour. I'm getting regimented. I kind of want to bring back discipline as a word. But I'm the type. I'm okay. I don't like routines. I've come to find I don't like routine. Um, I I'm good for a while, but then I'm just like, all right, it's time to do something else. Um, so maybe blocked routines, like I'll do this routine for this time, and maybe I'll change my routine every month. Yeah, because I tend to, this is with everything, like yoga, everything, and like, so I don't do yoga daily. I don't do any of my workouts. Um, like I'll work out, but I'll change them up. Like I'll do dance, I'll do yoga, Pilates, um, strength training, um, just a plethora of things. I'm starting to work in Tai Chi and yeah, it's just different things. Um, because doing the same thing, I my brain's like, no, do something else now. Done with that. Look, he's looking like he's like, oh, hey, my eyebrow went up. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah. I want to actually get this done by 3. What? I think I could do it. I think I could do it. Inking in there. Where the Inktober part is microns, and then I'll use a plethora of. I'll watercolor this, but I'll also bring in uh, different inks if I need something really dark. Watercolor just doesn't do it sometimes. That was only supposed to be like 4. Fine. So line up this. So I got into Hammer horror through so we watch Spenguli every week. Hey Mookie, how are you? How do you say it? Miyuki or it's just Mookie? How are you? And thank you for the first time chat. Miyuki, okay. Thank you. How are you? Oh, big exhausted from groceries. I'm great. I'm great. We're talking about this conference we went. It's like it was more like a hangout of this team that I belong to called Loco, and talking about that. Talking about um, next year, planning next year, kind of like because every January I kind of go through this planning session where I do the whole year. But we're gonna do it more of kind of like it's a suggestion, kind of like where what not to forget throughout the year and type of thing. And then so it's leaves room for like, oh, I need to do this now. I can move this around and all that type of thing. And we are talking about Christopher Lee, who I'm drawing right now, and Hammer horror. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was talking about watching Svengoolie, which is on MeTV in the States, and it's part of the digital. It's just over the airways, digital, and it comes on Saturday night. Oh, you're trying to repeat some older Japanese practices you think you forgot. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Like what practices? And then so yeah, I never heard of Hammer Horror before I watched Bengali. And they'll get rights to play certain things. So they don't always have it's boring to show the same thing over again. So like the same Frankenstein, the same Dracula. So they were playing Hammer Horror, and I was like, oh, what's this? And it's the English UK version, like Universal Universal Monsters, and um oh, uh, actually, I said it. Hammer better. Um, Not to say I don't like Universal monster movies. I love Hammer's versions. They're just awesome. Oh, Hammer better. Thank you for saying that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, like I like the Universals also. It's just I like them a little bit better. Although my favorite, and I'm not sure if it's Universal or not, but my favorite is Invisible Man. Just for how much of an asshole he is, and the landlady. So he stays like the original Invisible Man. He stays at this lodging place, and the landlady is hilarious. She's hilarious through the whole thing, and like her expressions, and she's always like excitable and all that, and hilarious. I try to if they're playing that, I always try to watch it. Yes, the original Invisible Man from like, I don't even know, like 1930 something, 40 something. Uh, Hilarious. It's on the same year. Yep, he plays the B movie monster movies. Um they also play different like early, like not early ones, but like more modern ones, which is funny because I mean it's been 50 years aging myself, but a lot of 70s and horror, and then some a couple a couple 80s he started playing. Yes, this is. It is Christopher Lee. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love those too. They'll play those. They'll play those as well. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I saw this for the first time not that long ago. Well, maybe okay, within the last year or so. Thank you, Kitzelkin. Like, definitely, if you haven't seen Christopher Lee's early work, definitely watch. I can't even say earlier work. It was kind of like, well, well, I guess earlier, like, because it was like 50 years ago. Like 50 years ago. But he had been acting for like 20 years by now. Miyuki says, could you tell me a possible sentence? Like, huh? Like what? What do you mean? A sentence of something that may happen. You practice sentences and my head is empty. Like something that may happen, like something in the future tense? Or like, I don't know. Now I'm thinking like, I don't know. Uh, oh, okay. Like I would, um, like tomorrow we'll be, okay. Tomorrow we'll be drawing another card, something like that. I'll type it out for you. Tomorrow we'll. I'm not all right. I'm an English speaker, but I'm not the best. And I'll add words like be. Like be doesn't need to be in that sentence. So tomorrow we'll draw another card. Keep it simple. Like something like that. That's okay with a mistake. I'm a native English speaker and I still make mistakes all the time. And it's so like, and plus you have the colloquialisms, which means every single um section of the country has different ways of speaking. Like I'm okay. You also make me, it's so, language is hard. Um yeah, they're just like in different slang. Like Philly says John all the time, and John is just like a word for kind of everything. Like that's my John. Like talking about music. Oh, that's my John. Or talking about a movie. Oh, that's my John. You know, you could put it on anything. Yeah. It's just so funny. Oh yeah, we were looking up. This was probably a month or two ago. We were looking at words that can't be translated into English, and it was very interesting. It was very interesting for words. Um, the one word was about reflection on something you can't have. Um, it was a Japanese word, but I can't remember what it was. And I was like, oh, I wish we had a word for that. Oh, you're thinking? Yeah, it's very interesting. All like language. True. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone makes mistakes in their native language. It's so easy. I like doing like. I used to be like, oh yeah, I gotta get that eyebrow shape right, and oh, the ads. What was the quirky Oregon phrase for goodbye? Oh yeah, used by Robin Williams in the classic sitcom Mork and Mindy. It's Nanu Nanu. Love that show. If you were okay, there's a lot of shows on right now. We are overwhelmed. Each streaming service has shows now. Like back in the day, we had three channels, three main channels, a PBS, maybe two PBSs. If you could get the next date's PBS, we were lucky. We could the Philly area could get three PBSs, and you get the Pennsylvania one, the Jersey one came in really clear, and the Delaware one came in kind of like fuzzy, but you could still hear it. You can still hear it, and but it was quite fuzzy, and but it was just limited entertainment on TV. Now it's just so overwhelming, but please watch Mork and Mindy. It's such a fun time. It's a fun time, and I'll repeat it when the ads are over too. It is such a fun time. Yeah, a lot of these. I think sitcoms need to come back. You know what? I didn't put his bottom lip here. Heck, add that. All right. Size certain things around. Nanu, 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 nanu. Thank you so much for hanging with the ads. It means a lot. Every little bit helps the stream. And I was saying during the ad break that if you can, I know there's a lot of entertainment on TV and streaming. If you can, watch Mork and Mindy. It's hilarious. Hilarious. And I feel bad for the later generations for like they won't know the awesome that is Robin Williams. Um just such a such a fun guy. But okay. Going around, darkening up spots. All right. And then this area, do the painting. Oh my goodness, can I get this done? Can I get this done? What? Alright. Good. Keep that all kind of and just make it your own at this point, because like, you know, whatever. It will go over it. Just emphasize the, because they're so prominent, the highlights. Yes, that we learned the word for this section. We already forgot. It was like mental something. Mental. And we're good. I'm gonna put some here. I don't usually outline the highlight section versus the darker section, but I think it'll look good with this one. It'll look good with all of them, but I feel like it. I feel like it. All right. Masking fluid. I do with you. With me. Look up. It was right here. Whole time. Whole time. Right, let's place this on. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. You're welcome. You're welcome. As much as I suck at language, it's very fascinating. And etymology of where the words came from. A lot of the American words came from different places. I do not. I do not, because American school system. I always wanted to learn. I could have learned on my own, but um, like when you're a kid, so if your parents aren't foreign, you know, speakers, like, or aren't bilingual, it's just like, where do you begin? Like, I tried learning Japanese, but I got stuck. My niece showed me this app where I could talk with others, but you know, I get others. So at least someone I don't know, you know. Like the longer I know you, like then you'll tell me like, yeah, okay, she does talk. She talks a lot. But okay, this area. But I wish it was like oh no. AI is weird. Like we have a bot that's AI, but um it's like it's taking from chat, so I'm like, I'm okay with that. Yeah, human tier. See, that's why I'm like, American school system should make it a requirement to learn a second language. They don't make it a requirement until we hit our seventh grade or sixth grade if you're lucky. Because I had elementary school, then that went from kindergarten to sixth grade, which was 5 years old to 11, around 11 years old. And then I had a junior high, which was seventh, eighth, and ninth. And that's when I started the second language, was in seventh grade. But by then, you're kind of like, they always say start when you're younger in elementary school. And yeah, it's always hard to learn the language when you get older. Um, so so the rest of the time, um, junior high and high school, we learned a second language. I chose Spanish. I know the vocabulary words. That's the other issue. They'll like pass you knowing vocabulary words and not like I don't form sentence structure. Never could. And it's like yeah, and that's the other thing. Yeah, Spanish not being a school subject is shocking. Yeah. And there's and once we get to so there's that choice, so junior high and high school. So then the other thing is middle school. So middle school, their elementary school would be kindergarten to fifth grade, and then sixth grade to sixth, eighth, and ninth. Yes, sixth, seventh, and eighth would be middle school, and then high school would be ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th. And um, when I was in ninth grade, I was still in the junior high, and everyone was calling us sophomores, and I was like, "Why are you calling us sophomores?" Like I never got it until I got older, and I was like, "Oh, okay," because most of the country had their high school is ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th, but and now there's other different schools besides that. But even when we get to the secondary, I'll just call it secondary schooling, you get to pick your language. So I picked Spanish, but my friend over here could pick French, and my school, you could learn German, Italian, Latin, French, or Spanish. And and that's not even like there's no set way of doing it in every school district. Some, like the school district I'm in now, doesn't have German. Actually only has Spanish and French, I think, and which is like, yeah, and then it's like, come on. And it's more because there's like lacking of funds and all this, and it's like there's no set anything, which is a bummer. But Yeah, they should offer foreign languages even if they never meet foreign people. Right, yeah, because like, there have been so many times, but that's the thing. There's so many times when you do meet foreign people throughout your life. Like, even just working. I've met so many people from other countries, especially like Spanish countries like Mexico, um, Central America, South America, that it's just like, I kind of like, and there's so many different uh, cultures here in America. Like, we're just like a mixed salad. We're a mixed salad, and it's like, we should be. It should be part of the curriculum from kindergarten. When we're learning English, we should learn at least Spanish. But that's a whole other thing. There's a lot of people in this country that are just like, English is the native language, which is really not. It's not. Like, you knew that. Like, that's a different subject. Oh, kindergarten. And I don't say it right either. Is kindergarten. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. We have announced follows, but if you would like to say hello, there is channel point for one. 1 point. Uh, yeah, I always say kindergarten. Yes, kindergarten. I used to say kindergarten. Kindergarten. Like a garden outside and you plant stuff. But it's kindergarten. Is it? I didn't know that. I did not know that. See, language is so, like, a lot of our words are from other languages. Which is like hilarious when they're like, you should. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, Garten. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's so many. I feel like I knew that and just forgot. We'll just say it. Yeah, it really is. There's a lot of German words in just English. There are a lot of French words too. There's just a lot. It's very interesting. Yeah, I wanted to learn German because I was like, when I learned Spanish, the least amount I did in school, I was like, I wish I chose German too. But some people switched. Some people switched. I remember. Make sure I got all the stuffs. All right. It's a scream. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let that dry. Hey, Topic Sketches, how are you? And thank you. Sorry I missed you. I missed you. We're talking about languages. Yeah, Old English is closer to German. And there's like this yeah, there's just so many different sections of the country that are just like, especially like Pennsylvania and Philly, there's the Italian section, there's Chinatown, there's PA Dutch, which is actually um more actual Dutch and not German, but there is a German section, and there, of course there's a um, Latino section, and I was going to say specific country, but it's really not. um, and then also we have that's the other issue I have. Puerto Rico is a territory, and they speak Spanish. It's like, can we learn, please? But our school system needs to overhaul. It really does. Um, but yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Uh, MocoCon. I recovered from MocoCon. Oh, what's it saying? What's the bot doing? Oh yeah, that's the one thing I don't like. It like calls out people. It like okay, the way the bot works, it will kind of do a like a what's the word? uh synopsis. I was gonna say synopsis, and I was like, that's not a word. Synopsis. It'll do a synopsis of a chat every now and again, and it'll if you're a chatter, it will pull your name in. So like it'll say like Muki learning languages, you're observing art vibes. No need to bare your fangs in chat. It'll just kind of mix what was in chat with what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh, no worries, no worries. I told them that. I was like, cause it did that to a lurker too, and I was like, they did chat, but then they said they were gonna lurk. There's like this buzz on my back of that, and I was like, I don't like that because we're lurker friendly here. Like once you lurk, you lurk. Um, so I did mention that too. It's Frosty Tools, if anyone's wondering. It's Frosty Tools, if anyone's wondering, or if you'd like to add it to yours. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. There's also AI Alicia, that Alicia is one Enchante knows uses. That one's sassy. That's a sassy bot. Oh yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're trying to. Yeah. Yeah, luckily it hasn't done it to anonymous follow. It's more like if someone's chatting and then they say lurk, um, when they're doing the synopsis, they'll bring their name in. But I guess if you're a chatter, you might not, care if it says your name. But yeah, it's super awesome. I love that. And plus, you can change it to your name. Cause like that was my issue with Stream Elements. You can add your name, but you need to set up an account and then have that account subscribe. And it's like it costs money to use your name for that bot. But this one is just like use your name, click a button, and it's done. But yeah, yeah, this one, or I think it's called Alicia. Let's look that up because I'm not sure. FrostyTools.com. Here's the link for that. Oh no. That sucks. And here's this one. Yeah, that would be annoying. It's web based. Yeah, everything's done on like the browser. That is that what that is? I don't know things. Is that web based? Like, what's a client? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's like it's frustrating on the Mac because I can't play a lot of games. I'm like, ooh, this looks cute, and then I go into Steam and I scroll down. I'm like, let's see if it's Mac supported. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and that's where it says what if it's supported by Windows and Mac, and then if it just says Windows, I'm just like, hmm. Oh, you should be good. Oh, video commands. I would try. Have you tried what's that one? Trigger fire. You tried trigger fire? Because that one we use for some. I was trying all of them. Yeah, trigger fire is they also they have a Discord. Frosty has a Discord. I'm not sure about AI Alicia. I don't use that one, but I know Enchante knows um, uses it, and it's fun in her chat. um, yeah, trigger fire. You can set up like here. Let's look in. I'm gonna log in. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. That's good to know you like it. Um. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's my phone at. Yeah, I got like the factor code. Hold on 1 second. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Always here to help. Always here to help because there's so many things. I know it gets overwhelming with all the bots. I try like every time I find one, like, oh, I want to try this one. We're gonna. I don't know, cause I was gonna try a Alicia, but then I was like, I got into Frosty and I like I really like this one. Um, ow! It's like scrape my finger. Ow! Ow! My name memory's horrible. Like we met so many people. Oh yeah. Oh sorry, you asked about MocoCon. Yeah, it was this past weekend, and I met so many people. I see the people I've met already. It's like it's kind of like I reinforced. Like I knew who you were, Josh, already, and like a certain people are just like, oh yeah, I met you last year, and this is your name. It's kind of locked in there. It's like, and then the new people I met is like, okay, you're who? What's your name? Like I should know because you stream, but some people are VTubers, but um so trigger fire. But it was awesome. It was awesome. We went to the Ren Fair and then there was a meet and greet on Sunday. And then I visit family because I'm a local and but I don't drive, so I go to the train. Right? That's happened to me. Like I've talked for hours or chatted and leave. And then I was like, who's that? Right? Yeah, it's so hard. It's really hard. So Trigger Fire has, okay, it has images, videos, sounds. Oh, it has a little OBS thing. It has groups. I never used those two. And then images, you can, there's no videos yet. So it does have videos. I guess I never used the videos. But you can use GIFs or GIFs. Is it GIFs or GIFs? I never. But you can use that with the images. And you can add sounds. And then you add them as channel points. I'm not sure if you can just do a command. I think you can just do a command with this as well. I never have. But that's one thing I want to upgrade with the... I want to add more stuff. You know? I feel like there's nothing for chat to do. I don't know. Alright, I need my paint. There's not much time for painting, but it's okay. Yeah, it's most embarrassing when people I've met find their way to me and yeah, I know, right? And we had name tags. We had name tags for the Ren Fair. But they forgot them on Sunday, so it was extra hard. I'm like, well, hi, I'm the. It kind of forced. I kind of liked it though, because it forced me to get out of my comfort zone. Because I'm not a chatter. It's like I get anxious. So then I went up to people and asked. So it was good for that. Okay, so we're gonna paint. We're gonna see how far we get. I'll go till like I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Start with magenta. Let's go with value. Oh no. Oh no. That way. There. Oh yeah, because I start with magenta. I start with magenta. Yeah, I tried a few different bots. So I have Siri bot on here, and you say good bot, bad bot, and all this stuff. There, I need to This is what I need to do. I need to make a Google Doc of the bots and narrow down the bots. Cause I want to get away from Scream elements, but it's hard to because there's certain things that other bots don't have. But yeah, we'll see. I just want to like I want to update for next year. It'll be our 3rd anniversary one. So I'm coming back January 2nd. I always take like 2 weeks off at the end of the year. I'm coming back January 2nd with a raid train, the holiday raid train, which I am planning. Which I'm planning. And then I need more. And yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm doing for that. And yeah, I'm actually wondering if it take off. I don't know. I like to. I like to because I just want to focus on family stuff. Get my arm a rest, you know, from from painting, and I just do layers over top layer. I try to the values all correct. And there was a yearly calendar that I downloaded last year, and it was so it had each month in a row. I had 12 rows of 30 days or 31 days. 12 of those 31 days, so you can like black out the days that you don't need. And then I thought that was helpful, at least. I need to find a picture of his actual costume. I just have like nothing here. Nothing there. Okay. I feel like it's like just a something. Oh, Trigger Fire. I don't think you can change the name, but I think Trigger Fire doesn't like it doesn't like show up. It doesn't say Trigger Fire. It's like you just put in the command or you just channel point and then it does its thing. Frosty, you can change the name. And I'm not sure about a AI Alicia. Oh, here's the picture. Oh, it's really teeny. Okay, he does have like this like tie thing going on. Tie situation ascot thing. Oh no, that's fine. No, you're not a bother at all. Oh, oh, did I move that or did? Oh, that's right. I moved up. That's right. I was like, why is it not centered in? Oh, thank you so much for the kind words. You're not bother. I love helping out as much as I can. I'm learning too. Yeah, I tried to mal out, except for AI Alicia. I can also just paint it in. When I get to it. I just paint something. Boom. There it is. Yeah. I feel like we're all co-workers and we're just helping each other. We're just okay, this is what I think of when people are streaming on Twitch. Like everyone's in their own cubicle streaming in the same building, and I don't feel like competitions. Like how are we all competing? Like some people compete with each other, and I'm like, there's no competition here. We all technically work for Amazon. technically, technically, we all work for Amazon, and we're just coworkers doing our thing. You know. Oh, I see what you're saying. You see it similar? Yeah. But some people are really like competitive. It's like there's no reason. There's no reason to be like the way. There is so like no. No. Yeah. And image Amazon engineer, right? Oh, you were. Oh, you were Amazon engineer. See, you're still working for Amazon. Yeah, it's like it's a living for me. I'm still trying to, make a living from it, but it'll get there eventually. Um, but like I feel, yeah, it's like we're all in the same boat, and let's all help each other when we can. If someone needs help, don't be like gatekeeping your information. It's like why? Why would you do that? I just don't get it. Oh no! Don't you hate that when things fall in the garbage? Like you're not the only one that happens to. Like especially the little garbage cans in your room, and you're doing something, and it just falls. And you're just like, or the kitchen. Oh, I see what you're saying. You put it in an item that will work. And it was engineering. It just means engineering Twitch streams. I mean, seriously though. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us, Miyoki. And I think it was great meeting you. And yeah, come back when you can. Come back when you can. Have a great rest of your day. But yeah, of course, of course. As my brush rolls away, I was trying to place it nicely. Thank you, thank you. You too, you too. But yeah, Atomic is seriously like that though. So all the back end stuff, audio, trying to trying to get this all like a light, yeah, something like that. I want to put that over everything. Over everything. Yeah, because we do so much. And it's like I went to film school. I think a lot of you know that I went to film school. And this is and it's like I learned about film and TV. But like we're each making a TV show. Except we've taken on all the parts. We've taken on all the parts. And it's like usually you have something just for the audio, just for lighting, just for the audio, just for lighting. Um, Makeup if you're wearing any. How many jobs are there? Um, writing, writing your streams, or at least making a plan. Um, Someone prepping the area for you. There's so many jobs. That's 5 so far. But there's so many. And it's pretty much a TV show. Um I would say it's like public access TV. It's the modern public access TV. Like the Wayne's World. Wayne's World, part time, excellent. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. So yeah, yeah. That too. Graphic design, sound mixing. What other jobs are there? There's so many. Um, Craft service. Someone feed us. Craft service. Hmm. Now I'm thinking. Other jobs. Yeah, HR. Uh, Direction. Yeah, the direction. That's another 5. And then I think the ones are. Yeah, someone feed us. Yes, there are snacks. There are snacks. Here. Okay. You didn't get. Who didn't give you the memo? There's snacks. And then yeah. Then there are taxes. It's just so much, so much. Where'd my rag go? That's the other rag. Okay, I'm gonna dry it. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're going to. Oh, that did not dry everything. We're gonna write all these down. We're gonna write all these jobs down that a streamer does, and then I don't know. We'll do a list just to see what we all do. And not only that, they're usually okay. Let's break it down this way. There's usually only like for like say a sitcom. Let's say sitcom, and that's like a half hour. Yeah, yeah, you really could. Yeah, make a streamer resume. That's a good idea. And then, like for sitcoms, a half hour. They usually do a couple a day. Like they do more than one. Um, and then, but you have even for like a single show, like let's say Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, which was a half hour. I feel like some episodes were an hour, but it was about a half hour. It's PBS. One person, yeah, he had guests on, but he didn't always have guests on. Yeah, yeah, and it's like that's how streaming is. Like one person talking to you guys, and it's like, but he had a team behind him. He had all this crew, but like we were doing all that. So yeah, definitely put that on your resume if you want to do something else. You know, if you want to get into TV and film, I'm sure someone would take it because it's like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, under skills list all these jobs streamers do. Yeah, exactly. That's a great idea. It's a shame we can't help each other out. Hold on 1 second. Danielle came back home from school. I feel like okay, we're gonna go to blue. So I'm just gonna say different jobs I can think of. That we haven't thought of. What other jobs are there? There's so many. animator. Like, yeah, yeah. Cause then you, all right, graphic design, artist, animator. Cause some people do outsource their emotes, but some people don't. Some people don't. Like we make ours here. We got gifted one from Six Toasty, and then well, it wasn't gifts. It was like a first sub thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, we forgot that. We forgot that. And then and I feel bad because so many people like kind of like they're not kind to themselves, me included, I guess. Oh, there's Oreo. She's back. Oh, she left. Archie, hi. Look at boo. You saying hi to everybody? Come to say hi. But it was like so many people are mean to themselves about not getting things done. But when you put it like that, it's like there's no way. There's no way you'll get everything done. Like you've got to spread things out. Hi, Kel. No. Kel would never yell at me for being unkind. For being unkind. None. There's no proof anywhere. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. How are you? How was your weekend? It's true though. It's true though. Oh, ads. Yes, you were meeting we love our pork. Yeah, live live tea. Okay. I was gonna say a little button, but I was like, it's not. No. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, I went to MocoCon, which is if you see my beginning and end. Oh really? Awesome. If you see my start and ending screen, you'll see the Moco logo, and also in my about section. Um, and they're partners and stream team leads of Moco logos. Yes, yes, it was so fun. Went to Ren Fair. Um, I asked in the guild too late. I was like, "Is anyone going?" Too late. And then I know, right? I'm so anxious, but um, I met a few of them, quite a bit of them, last year, and then oh, thank you, and thank you so much for hanging out in throughout the ads. Every little bit counts, and it adds to the stream. And me either. Like last year was our the first time I went, and this year was the second. Um, I need to I need to go more often because it's right there. It's not that far actually from where I live, and yeah, I need to go back. I have friends that go all the time, and I was like, oh, that's a family thing because they all got dressed up, and um, they don't go as much as they usually did, but they'll go to there are certain events. So the main Ren Fair is from I think August. Yeah, it starts in August to October. Then they'll have different things throughout the year. Like the next event I think is Yuletide. The Yuletide in um I need more water. Yuletide in that's Grant Fair. And we were thinking about doing that one, not sure. It's just so hard during the holidays, getting finding time, you know. I want to visit family and um but that's why I want to why I went into business for myself. So I'd have more time to do things and um I have more time to do things. It's just my husband doesn't. Eventually, one of these days. Okay. Yeah, lately I've been just going around with the my the heater just went cold. That's why I made that face. I was like, I just got this. Yeah, yeah, we have it all times, but our husbands don't. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, this part needs to be darker because that's all black. Black. That's all. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta be careful because it's not watercolor paper. I'm gonna, I don't know. I think okay. We're gonna add red. The background's red, so I'm gonna make the background red. And his. Oh, yeah, very good. I did. I signed up for. I signed up for two. I signed. Yeah, they said hi. I signed up for the artist one, and there was another one. You know, I don't do it a lot. Oh, the co-working one. You know, I don't do it all the time. Really? Maybe I didn't get in. Here, let's check the email. Yeah, I figured they would be backlogged. Let's see. Oh, you want to get in here? There you go. Oh, who closed this? Oh, hold on a sec. It was probably me who closed it. That light came. Good, but you're not that good. I figured they would be backlogged, just like the guilds. Yeah, I feel back. Someone. Hi, Confish. How are you? Someone in another Discord was in asked if anyone was in the guilds, and I said, "Yeah, I'm in the guild," and they're just like, "Yeah, I got rejected." And I was like, "I don't think you got rejected. They're just backlogged." Like if you're a streamer that streams, you know, if you're consistent in streaming and you're an affiliate, you're in. I told them that, and I was just like, just be patient. And they're just like, okay. But they were really bummed. I was like, no, 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 they're not doing that unless you're not an affiliate and aren't consecutive with your, not consecutive, but why can't I think of words? Yeah, they just didn't get a response. And I asked that, and they're just like, I just didn't get anything. Yeah, words are hard. Consistent. You gotta be consistent. But no, no. And I've also had another person say they weren't sure about joining the women's guild because they're they them, and I was like, our leader is also one of our current leaders is also. So don't feel bad. It just, just depends on what you like. Don't feel like you need to either. It's like, oh, that's all up to you. Adding red. I was hoping it would. Kind of this redness over there too. Background. Leave it that way, just simple. And then make a skin color. There's kind of one here. That's a good thing about watercolor. You can make one skin color and just add water for a lighter skin tone. That water. I'll add a little bit more. There we go. How was your weekend, Pondfish? Yeah, I think a lot of people don't. They're just kind of unsure about the whole thing. Get some ink out. Stay there. Stay there. Okay. Ink. What? Okay. I put on a heater and it's like blowing. It's blowing cold air on me. Not what I wanted. You're like, it's probably just cooling itself off. So it has been running for a while. It's just one of those. It's one of those rectangular ones with it's rolly. I'm gonna add some more. I feel like I don't know, like okay, that's too much. Add too much yellow. I feel like it needs a pass of orange on it. I don't know. Because the lighting, yeah, like lighting's not. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we've got some. I'm just gonna make a. Get this bottom here. Boom, boom. I go over everything. This watercolor wash. And okay, and then we're gonna try get the okay, that was not like
Mr. Seuss.
very accurate. That's okay. Okay. Put it here. Okay, that's wrong. Here. Just do ink washes over certain spots. And then I guess pooling, so
Huh?
alright. And get spots. And then get these eyebrows. And I think we're good. We can blow dry and see where we are. Yeah, lately I haven't been so fussy about them. Like, I'll just do the magenta, the blue, red shade, then put in, then put, then put in some skin tone and color for the hair, you know, depending on what color everything is. I think we're good like that, and then we can take off. So I like how it all mixes. It's like magenta and then a little bit, you know, a little bit red in there, and then yeah, I like how everything mixes together. So it's a limited palette, kinda. Okay. And this year, these cars this year have been overall everything's been darker than last year. We'll have to like hair. Okay. Like that. I'm not sure. I want to cover some, but I usually cover all of it. I think I'm going to I'm talking about the way of the paper that I just took the masking fluid off. Oh. I think I'm gonna leave some. I'm not sure. Not sure.
The downstairs shark.
We're gonna fix the TVs.
Yeah, Gordon.
Oh my gosh, there's like this spot. Okay. I was like, get off. Alright. So it's like salt and pepper. Uh-oh. An encoder error occurred while recording. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I don't have space. I meant to stop recording when I started stream. Again, it's blowing whole arrow on me. What the hell? Alright. I have some gray here. We are going to kind of like go over everything here. Like salt and pepper. What did it say about... I was talking about vampires lurking? Much like Dracula himself, whether you're lurking in the shadows or chatting away, your presence is felt and appreciated. This art's got me thinking, do vampires lurk, or do they just have really good stealth skills? Um, I would say vampires do lurk. Um, but they're kind of like waiting for you to come out so they can hunt you down, you know? Type of lurking. It's not a good... Vampires lurking is not a good thing. Not a good thing. At all. Not at all. Alright, I'm gonna put some here. Value boost here. Okay, I'm gonna put some of the skin tone. It's kind of like a little bit with magenta brown. Like a little bit. And then add a little bit of water, a lot, and then go over it. Because we don't want to I mean, we can still see that it's a lighter color. I'm trying not to go over everything. And then we'll just add the wash and then done. And some of that needs to be put on here. But that's all. That's not going to dry for a while. There's so much water. I didn't realize how much water was there. Okay. All right, and then maybe work with the the same color. Hello, thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Hi, Werebear. Werebear makes. How's your stream? Welcome in. Awesome mask. Mask. I'm Delina, this is Grave Overcast Art, and we are painting Christopher Lee from Dracula. I think it's 1973 Hammer Horror from the UK. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, we're about to end soon, but 10 some minutes, 10, 15, 20. I think 20. Thank you so much for the follow. We have anonymous follows. But if you want to be recognized by name, there is a channel point. Redeem. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, drop some links if you want. Drop some links and, you know. I apologize for the blow dryer. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're just adjusting. We're working with the teeth. I think I'm going to go over the whole teeth area. I made some lines that kind of like... Now you guys get to see the gouache portion. So how I work with these is I draw. Actually, this particular one I did start to finish here. I don't always do the drawing on stream, but we started with the drawing, then we did inking, we added the masking fluid, and we started painting. I love dragons, and hello, Glitch Witch Grace. Love dragons. Hi, Marshmallow. Marsh is my alarm for ending stream. He's like, you've been a streaming long time. It's time for you to stop. A little bit more time. You're not done painting. I have a lot of love for classic chords. I do too. Love them. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you make your way through different iterations of the character. Sir Christopher Lee's is definitely on the list. Please watch. Please. Amazing. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, we're just gonna cover the whole thing. See how it works. Actually, I like the bum. Bum's fine. Definitely, yes. All the Hammer horror. All the Hammer horror is awesome. I have a wiggly puppy. You want to say hi? Oh, guys, he came up today. Oh, look at the wiggly puppy. This is Marshmallow. And we have a cat named Oreo. He's like, you're done, right? So we have a little bit more painting to do. I think we have more painting to do. He's a cute boy. About four. About four. Yeah, he's like, you see that look like... I won't do it with my eyes because my one eye doesn't go up. He is a sweet puppy. He got, if you guys noticed, he's got a new tag. He's all ready. All ready for next year. Mm-hmm. Yep, he's a cutie. He pit mix. He's wagging his tail. He keeps looking at the camera up there. He's like, what is that? What is that? Here, let's spread this out. Oh, that's okay, never mind. He just left. He just left. Hey, look. Covered. Covered. Okay. We are going to... Oh, yes. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And thank you for stopping by. Have a great work day. Great work day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're about finished here. Put that magenta-y over all that again. And then now we're gonna take this. Actually, before we do, we're gonna redo the, I don't know, irises, people's, I should know. I feel like I look it up a lot. I always forget. I think it's iris, right? Oh, pupil. Let me redo that. Okay, now we're gonna go in with this. Straight from the tube because we've used some that's dried up on the palette and it's just not as opaque. And so we're just gonna use straight from the tube. We might need more. I think that's why, because we can get a good chunk of it. Just plop it on. some like here, there. Okay. Marshy, one moment. Almost done, almost done. A little bit here. A little bit there. Here. Here. Just
God dang it, slip him back out.
certain areas. That one's kind of already done. And I think we're good. I think we're good. A little bit there. You know, split. It's fine. Sometimes you get a good spread out thing. I could have done the teeth better, but. And then okay. Everyone drop your I think I'll work on the teeth a little bit more, but there he is. There he is. There's Christopher Lee. Yes, Dracula. I think 1973. Up out to suck your blood, blah. Okay. And that's not even how his was. But thank you so much for being here. It's gonna be a raid train. Not raid train, but raid like a how you're at the ballpark and it's like raid wave. That's what I call it. Raid wave. So thank you so much for the raid Aware Bear makes. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the super fun chat today. And we're going to raid out into a friend and we'll see who's here. Oh, wait. That's right. That's why I was thinking of train. Because there is a Halloween train that started a few days ago while I was away. So we're gonna go head over, see what time it is. So we should be here. That girl next door. But they're girl next door. I'm part of this train. I am on the 30th at 11. It's gonna be a different time, but that's okay. That's okay. So while what the hell? What just happened? I plopped into her stream, and it just. Car was like no. Car was like no. I did it again. What the heck? Okay, we'll just type her name in. That's weird. Cat girl next door. See if that works. Weird. Like Twitch, what you doing? But thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'm Delina, this is Great Overcast Art, and you can find me everywhere at Great Overcast, except for Twitch, which is Great Overcast Art. I'll be here tomorrow, 12:30ish. I don't know, around there, and that's Eastern time. So yeah, thank you so much. Okay, it seems to work now. What? I don't know what was going on. It was like, it must have been a Discord thing because I was going through Discord. There's a schedule there, and I was clicking the button, and I would open a new window, and it would be there for a few moments, and then it would just close the window. So not sure what's going on with that. we're gonna add the raid message here. And yeah, you pick whichever one. If you're a sub, the second one. If you're just watching, no sub, the first one. And we'll be here with another card tomorrow. And more chit chat. Probably about, I don't know. There's many things to chit chat about. Many things to chit chat. Yeah, Marshy needs attending to because he's like, hello. So, I'm gonna start the raid. He's like, excuse me. And this channel is intended for mature audiences. So keep watch. Keep warning. There might be F-bombs. There might be, spicy talk. It's fine. We like that here. But here is PG-13. You know. Hey, Big Low 6. How are you, Ghosty? How are you? We're about to raid into Cat Girl Next Door. They're doing a Halloween train. And, yeah, thank you so much for being here. Hope you had a great weekend. Up in there. Yeah, hi, bye. Thanks for stopping by. So, yeah, too chatty to be a variety streamer. Oh, you were? Thank you so much for lurk. They like games? You too, Ghosty. Like games too much to be a just chatting streamer? This is Cat Girls Next Door's, about. Has an attention span of a walnut. Me too. Let's call it just chatting plus. Sometimes a cat VTuber. So that's where we're going. And have a great rest of your night and goodbye.